Welcome back. I'm Pratap here. Today is 13th May 2024. This is going to be a very short video. I'll quickly analyze the HLQ zones we identified yesterday, and then in the same video I will generate daily and 75 minutes high liquidity zone reports. So I'm not going to generate the other reports for today's session because I'm already tired and having a lot of headache. Let me complete this quickly. And first thing is a small announcement. We are providing complete free training at our NeoStock YouTube channel about supply demand zone price action. You can visit the NeoStock homepage, click on this community tab. Here you can find this post. This post is having a link. Just click the link. It will take you to all the training videos. So this is supply demand zone price action course playlist. Here you have over 57 training videos are available. Just scroll down to the bottom of this page. Here starting from lesson 1.1, all the training videos are available in order. So please make use of this opportunity and strengthen your skills. I have also provided our Telegram channel's link in this YouTube video description. So please join in that channel. It will be helpful to you. Each time when we release a new video, we will provide an update in that channel. First, we will look into HLQ zones identified in our yesterday's report. So total we identified 4 high liquidity zones. The first one is Bharti Airtel. This is a daily high liquidity zone. And again we fine tuned with 75 minutes. So here we have a rally based drop. So within this again we fine tuned with 15 minutes time frame. So here we have one 15-minute zone created this 75-minute zone. Again here we have a drop based drop, a zone is there. But the problem is it doesn't have good fine-tuned 5-minute zones. The 5-minute structure is not good here. And here also the 5-minute structure is not good. The price structure is not comfortable. So this is the reason why we didn't plan any trade in this zone, Bharti Airtel. And next one is Ashok Leyland. So this is a 75 minutes high liquidity zone. We have ERC candle, 1, 2, 3, 4 base candles and a drop candle. This again we fine tuned with 15 minutes time frame. So here we have drop, 3 base candles and a drop, but this leg out is not really good. But this is not a fine tuned 5-minute zone. Okay, we can certain level we can compromise and draw, but 5 minutes you should be very strict because that is the real order flow. So here we have a good fine tuned zone, rally based drop, and also here drop 2 base candles and a drop follow through candles. You will get clarity here. Drop 2 base candles drop, rally base drop. The first one is already tested. So this zone is a tested zone, but the one above is not a tested fresh zone. But anyway, prices we didn't get a trade. And next one is Muthoot Finance. This is also a 75-minute zone. Actually, this is a daily zone. But our software identified the 75 minutes zone. The reason is inside this daily we have a 75-minute zone. Yesterday prices are near to that. This 75 minutes is also high liquidity zone. Okay, yesterday only we know that this is a high liquidity zone. But this zone already identified in our previous report. The last HLQ analysis video, before this video, the previous HLQ analysis, that is the 10th May HLQ analysis video, I already explained this. Please refer it. We have a drop, 2 base candles and a drop. This was the daily high liquidity zone. When I fine-tuned this 75 minutes, I don't know it is a high liquidity zone because manually we are drawing these zones. So I have drawn this zone. Yesterday only I marked it as a 75 minutes high liquidity just for explaining a purpose. And I stopped my analysis here. Please check the previous video. Why I stopped? Because I didn't find a proper fine-tuned 5-minute zone. And in the previous video, I told you this zone will be violated. That is what happened. Today it is violated. Why yesterday it didn't violate? Because yesterday prices closed inside the zone and today continued and finally the whole zone is violated. When I went to the 15-minute zone, I didn't comfortable with this structure. See all these candles. So this is the reason why I told you this zone will be violated. Please refer previous high liquidity zone analysis. I clearly stopped my analysis here. See, today the zone is violated. Because we know when a zone will be violated. And the last one is Ramco Cement. This is again a 75 minutes supply zone, high liquidity supply zone. We have a drop, 4 base candles and a drop, fine tuned with 15 minutes time frame. We have a rally, 3 base candles and a drop candle. Inside identified a 5-minute zone. We have a rally, 1, 2, 3, 4 base candles, drop candle. This is a fresh zone, the top one. Now again drop, base, drop. See this zone. Several times this zone is tested. Here, first test, second test, third test. Again recently, fourth test. Maybe this could be a high liquidity zone. If anybody wants to try again, 5th time, maybe there is nothing wrong in trying. If it works, you get a good profit. Otherwise, zone will be violated. The minimum risk, whatever the risk, you have to accept the stop loss. Because we don't know high liquidity zone when it is going to be stopped. Some zones may work 10 times, 15 times. Some zones may work only 3 times or 4 times or 2 times. But the point you need to understand, it is a high liquidity zone. That's why it is testing several times. So these are all the high liquidity zones. But today none of these stocks are executed. Only Muthoot Finance is violated the zone, and we know. And the same thing I already explained you in the last high liquidity zone analysis video. If you would have referred that video, you might be knowing my explanation. Okay, and today we will generate only high liquidity zone stocks near demand and supply zones for daily and 75 minutes. So I am selecting daily time frame. And let us find the stocks near daily demand zone. So we have identified 3 high liquidity zones, 3 zones, 3 stocks near daily demand zones. Out of that we have only 1 high liquidity demand zone. That is Glenmark, but it is already tested 3 times. So you need to look for a fresh fine-tuned 5-minute zone. Next I will generate stocks near daily supply zone. Going back for daily time frame, let us find the stocks near daily supply zone. 9 stocks are filtered. Nifty Bank is also there. It is having a high liquidity supply zone. So look for a fresh fine-tuned 5-minute zone inside this. Next, any other high liquidity supply zones? Yeah, you have one more, TVS Motor. This is already tested 2 times. You need to look for a fresh fine-tuned 5-minute zone. That means from this list we identified 2 high liquidity daily supply zones. Now let's move on to the 75 minutes time frame. So changing the time frame to 75 minutes, and let us find the stocks near 75 minutes demand zone. 7 stocks are filtered. Let us identify 75 minutes high liquidity demand zones. ONGC is there, already tested 7 times. So you need to look for a fresh fine-tuned 5-minute zone. See, this zone tested 7 times. And you have one more, Shriram Finance. This is already tested 3 times. Check in the previous video, I'll explain Sriram Finance. Okay, next last report, let us identify, not last report, because we have last report is stop buffers. Now in 75 minutes time frame, let us find the stocks near 75 minutes supply zone. 11 stocks are filtered. Let us identify high liquidity supply zones, 75 minute supply zones. Nifty Media, this is an indices. We don't trade in the indices because it is not listed in F&O category. Indices, we have only 4 indices are there in the F&O category. Axis Bank is there. High liquidity 75 minute supply zone, already tested once. So look for a fresh fine-tuned 5-minute zone inside this. This is Britannia is already pierced, so we don't plan. And Glenmark is there, already tested once. You need to look for a fresh fine-tuned 5-minute zone. And Ramco Cement. Ramco Cement I already shown you today how I fine-tuned this zone. So these are the high liquidity demand and supply zones for daily and 75 minutes time frame. Now the last report I will generate the stop buffers based on daily ATR for your reference purpose. See, this is the daily ATR. And we have 15%, 10%, 5% you can use it and 3%. Maybe fine-tuned 5-minute zones you will be using 3% ATR. So first 17 in this list are indices. So Bank Nifty stop buffers also here. And first 17 are indices, sectorial indices. Remaining all are equity stocks. But they are picked up from F&O category. I am scrolling this list down. I will be giving you only few seconds. You just need to pause the video when you want to refer any particular stock. So let me scroll down. So this is the end of the report. I hope this information will be useful to you. Let us all meet again in our next video tomorrow. So there won't be any more videos today. Thank you.